Hello and welcome to the other side.
Warwick, I have to say, you've been a great teacher to me these past few months.
Well, thank you. I have indeed been one of the best.
I feel almost ready to move to like a higher level.
Well, you know what? I think so too. And that's why today I've come to talk of hiccups.
Hiccups? Well, that doesn't seem worthy of the other side.
At first glance, perhaps not. We've all been there. We've all had the hiccups. And you can guarantee that some smart-ass astronomer will come up with a cure.
Like giving someone a fright, you know? Water.
Exactly. But doctors have pointed out rightly that more people die from fright than the hiccups. So the cure would be worse than the condition.
There must be research.
Well, you know, between 1948 and 1956, Jack O'Leary claimed that he hiccuped 160 million times. He tried 60,000 remedies, all in vain. Finally, in desperation, he prayed to St. Jude, patron of hopeless causes, and his hiccuping stopped.
Oh, that's freaky, man.
Heinz Izicki, a 55-year-old Hanover plumber with brown hair, good sense of humour and blue eyes, hiccuped for 8 months following an operation in 1973.
Oh, that would really get to someone. Did St. Jude step in again and...
Not this time. Suggestions poured in from all over the world. Doctors even thought of operating once more and trying to remove the offending hiccup.
Really?
No, I just made that up. Anyway, eventually Heinz drank a secret herbal mixture sent in by a concerned member of the public. By the evening, his hiccups had gone.
Whoa, just like that. What was in it, man?
The suggestion is that what was in it didn't really matter. The suggestion is that as long as Heinz believed in the mixture, his hiccups would go. Was it the mixture or was it his faith? No one knows.
I see the hiccup.
Hee-hoo-ha-ree, hoo-ha-hoo-ha-ha-hoo. Amusing, but far too predictable. You gotta be quicker than that on the other side.
No, really, I can't help it.
What the?
I got the... What the?
Let's get out of here.
I can't help it.
See you later on the other side. Let's go and get a glass of water or something. Maybe one of those remedies.
Come on, Warwick. I can't help it. What the heck? Let's go the other way. I'm serious.
Hello and welcome to the other side.
What's it to be today, Warwick?
It's been some time since we spoke of alien visits.
The things people claim to have seen consistently amazes me.
But today we're not talking sight, we're talking sound. You must learn to use all of your senses, little student, when visiting the other side.
Huh. My mom always says that I have no sense.
Well, you know, she'd be right, wouldn't she? Let's go back to 1964.
You know the day destroys the night, night divides the day. Try to run, try to hide.
Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Oh, those were the days. How I loved the 60s. Can't seem to shake that time out of my head. I was wild then, lived on the other side the entire time of my life. If you know what I mean.
Well, Warwick, you've slipped into a whole nother dimension, man. Just snap back to reality.
Right.
Come on.
Right. Focus. Reality, of course. Now, where was I?
Alien visits.
Yes, Christmas morning, 1964, Warminster, England. A company of Welsh guards, overflowing with joy and happiness, were full of optimism for the year ahead. They were suddenly disturbed by the sound of a thunderous explosion. The noise was repeated so many times that the men were called to duty.
What?
Judge Judy.
Whoa, man! Not Judge Judy!
Duty.
That's scary! I mean, it must have been an attack of some sort.
Indeed. They went outside, now overflowing with fear and dread, totally pessimistic about the year ahead.
Well, what did they find? What was out there?
Find? Out there? Absolutely nothing. There was nothing to be seen.
Oh, that's amazing!
Later that morning, a woman on her way to church was knocked down and pinned to the ground by some sort of sonic wave blast. The noise described as a low drone with a beating rhythm, passed over several houses in the town, causing them to shake uncontrollably to their foundations.
Whoa, Warwick, this sound thing's too much!
Can you just, for once, try and keep the noise down? Months later, there were reports that animals were collapsing as if they'd been hit by some sort of ray, Martin.
And Warwick, this was all happening in the same area?
That's right. Sightings and sound became so common that they started to be referred to as the Warminster thing.
Why's that?
Because it happened in Warminster. We'll be back on the other side next week. You know, you really need to listen more.
Whoa, what was that?
I didn't hear a thing. I blame the 60s for that.
I'm going.
Hello and welcome to the other side.
Why are you swinging that thing, Warwick?
Because today, little students, I'm here to talk to you of hypnotism.
Ah, yes. I've heard of this.
Well, you're very clever, aren't you? But for the people out there who aren't quite as clever as him, hypnotism is placing someone in a trance by suggesting that they relax very, very deeply.
Steady on, Warwick. I can feel myself going under, man.
You know, you're right. I've been far too good at this ever since the 60s. Anton Franz Memster, who I like to call Mesmerizer, well, one of the first people to demonstrate hypnosis as we know it today. Since his early experiments, people have begun to realise that hypnosis can be used to help people give up smoking, reduce their fear of needles, flying, phobia of a household wooden spoon, a cat.
But
help me out here.
Warwick, I believe that not everyone can be hypnotized.
Well, that's true. A lot of the early experiments were carried out on animals. And I think it's worth noting that one of the animals, and easiest animals to hypnotise is, in fact, the chicken.
Why is that worth noting?
I don't know. What I do know is that by drawing a straight line and making the chicken focus on that line, by putting its head on the line, you'll find yourself with one hypnotised chicken on your hands.
Whoa! Think of the fun you could have, huh? But you shouldn't really do that at home, should you, Warwick?
No! Never, ever attempt to hypnotise a chicken at home. You leave that to the experts.
So did these experiments lead anywhere?
Indeed, they did. Sometimes hypnosis is used to help people remember things that have happened to them in the past. What no one was prepared for was when some of these people actually started remembering other lives that they led.
But you...
What? That's right. They began to remember being other people from years gone by. They might have been a Roman soldier, an early jazz singer, or a well-loved sheepdog. All of this came about by going deeper. Deeper! Deeper!
Whoa!
And who are you today, little student?
Well, hello there, Warwick. Let's swing those hips. Just like the king used to, baby. Oh no.
Elvis.
I feel funky.
I'm expecting you.
Oh, and that little hound dog, baby. Come here.
I'm ready
Come
to
here,
get
little hound
jiggy
dog.
with it.
Come here. I'll see the little hound dog. Mama. You're gonna set me on fire. My brain is flaming. I don't know which way to go, Lord.
Do you really think it's true that you can hypnotise chickens?
Linka, I have no idea. Let's try it now.
I always told you I was a chick magnet, didn't I? This is Esmeralda, and I'm going to hypnotise her. Steer into the centre of the circle. Don't look away. Keep focused. Come on, Esmeralda, look at it. Please, look at it. Do what we rehearsed. Go! Don't make me drag out the chicken whip. Come on, go! Look at it. Go! Oh, you stupid chicken! Brother.